The Great Wall of China. What comes to mind? A massive, endless barrier built to keep out invading armies from the north. Right, that's the story we've all learned. The image cemented in our minds by countless books, movies, and documentaries. It's a simple, powerful narrative. A colossal shield against barbarian hordes. But what if I told you that this epic military story is only one small piece of a much larger, more complex puzzle? What if the Great Wall's true purpose was far more sophisticated, more cunning, and frankly, more shocking than you ever imagined? Today, we're going to dismantle that classic image and uncover the secret history of one of humanity's most astonishing achievements. Prepare to question everything you thought you knew. Let's start by shifting our perspective. Instead of looking at the wall as just a defensive line, let's picture it as the world's longest, most fortified customs border. For centuries, this region was the artery for one of the most important trade networks in history, the Silk Road. Imagine caravans laden with precious silk, exotic spices, gleaming ceramics, and other valuable goods, making their way between the East and the West. These routes were the economic lifeblood of the empire. Now, look at the wall again. See the strategically placed gates, the watchtowers overlooking key valleys, the garrisons stationed at crucial crossroads. Historical and archaeological evidence strongly suggests that the wall wasn't just about stopping armies. It was about controlling this immense flow of wealth. It was a tool for taxation and economic regulation on an unimaginable scale. By forcing all trade through designated paths, the imperial court could inspect every caravan, levy taxes on every transaction, and effectively monopolize the profits from international commerce. The wall wasn't just a barrier, it was a cash machine. It wasn't about total exclusion. It was about highly organized, profitable inclusion. The empire was profiting handsomely from the very people it supposedly wanted to keep out, but the control didn't stop with goods. It was also about people. The vast lands of ancient China were constantly in flux, with nomadic tribes seeking grazing lands, merchants traveling for business, and migrant workers looking for opportunities. Uncontrolled movement on this scale could be a recipe for chaos and instability. So, how did the empire manage it? You guessed it. The Great Wall. Think of it as a massive immigration and emigration system. It wasn't an impassable barrier. It was designed to be permeable in very specific, controlled ways. People were channeled through official gates, much like travelers going through airport security today. Here, their identities could be checked, their reasons for travel scrutinized, and their entry or exit officially approved or denied. It was a way to monitor who was coming and going, to prevent unauthorized settlement, and to keep track of its own population. This gave the imperial government an unprecedented level of control over the demographic landscape, helping to maintain internal order and assert its authority over a vast and diverse territory. The wall was the ultimate tool for managing human traffic. This brings us to one of the most powerful, yet often overlooked, functions of the Great Wall. Its symbolic power. Building something on this scale project that spanned thousands of miles and took centuries to complete was not just a practical endeavor. It was a monumental statement. It was the emperor drawing a line in the sand, literally, and declaring to the world, "This is my domain. This is China." The wall became the physical embodiment of the emperor's authority and the divine mandate to rule. It carved the world into two distinct zones: the civilized, ordered society within, and the barbarian, chaotic world without. This wasn't just a physical boundary, it was a cultural and psychological one, reinforcing the identity of the Chinese Empire. For those living within its shadow, the wall was a constant, looming reminder of the power of the state and the reach of the emperor. It was a deterrent not just to foreign enemies, but also a powerful symbol meant to discourage internal rebellion and dissent. You simply do question an authority that can move mountains and build a dragon of stone and earth across the horizon. So, when we peel back the layers of the common military narrative, a new picture of the Great Wall emerges. It wasn't just a static shield. It was a dynamic, multifunctional instrument of imperial power. It was an economic regulator, a customs and immigration system, and a profound piece of political propaganda all rolled into one. Its function evolved over centuries, adapting to the changing needs of different dynasties. In some eras, its military role was paramount. In others, its economic and administrative functions took center stage. This reinterpretation doesn't diminish its status as a wonder of the world. If anything, it makes it even more impressive. It reveals a level of strategic brilliance and administrative complexity that goes far beyond simple warfare. The masterminds behind the Great Wall weren't just generals. They were economists, city planners, and political strategists of the highest order. The Great Wall stands today not just as a testament to human endurance and military engineering, but as a monument to a sophisticated understanding of economics, population control, and the geopolitical power of symbols. It shows us that to truly control a territory, you have to do more than just build walls to keep people out. You have to manage the flow of goods, people, and ideas. The next time you see a picture of the Great Wall snaking over mist-covered mountains, remember the hidden story. It's not just a wall. It's the ultimate expression of imperial control, a complex system that shaped a nation and its relationship with the world for millennia. Thank you so much for watching. What do you find most surprising about the Great Wall's hidden purposes? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey into history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos that question the past. See you next time.